She was silent. Who was silent? What was the discussion between the narrator and the girl? What did the speaker guess about the silence of the girl? প্রথম প্রশ্নটার আনসার, who was silent? The girl who was a co-passenger of the narrator in the romantic and realistic story The Eyes Have It was silent after discussing the beauty of nature in Missouri in October. Second question, what was the discussion between the narrator and the girl? The girl admitted that the beauty of the hills is unforgettable in the month of October. The narrator was unanimous মানে সম্মত হওয়া, with the opinion of the girl, and he recalled his past experience about bright dahlias and bright sunshine. He also described the night when he sat in front of a log fire and drank a little brandy. It was a day worth remembering. Third question to answer, what did the speaker guess about the silence of the girl? She heard the description from the narrator, but she was silent. It was guessed that perhaps his words touched her heart. Perhaps the girl thought that he was a romantic fool. The narrator was blind, but in spite of that, he tried to guess everything from her voice. I made a mistake. What mistake is referred to here? Who made the mistake and why? What happened after that? প্রথম প্রশ্নটার answer, what mistake is referred to here? In Ruskin Bond's very interesting and realistic short story, the narrator and a girl who had an interesting face and who was called Beautiful was traveling in the same compartment, and they were talking about their likes and dislikes without knowing their blindness. The mistake was referred to a question that was asked by the narrator to the girl. Who made the mistake and why? এই প্রশ্নটার answer, having heard the beauty of Missouri in October, the girl envied him and remained silent for a moment. Thinking she would judge him as a romantic fool, the narrator, in an attempt to change the topic, asked what did she see outside the window. He took possible ways not to reveal his blindness to her, but he doubted that this question might reveal the fact to the girl. What happened after that? The girl asked the narrator to move towards the window and check it out by himself. Then the narrator approached towards the window and pretended ভান করা that he was enjoying the scenic beauty outside. After that, some trivial questions, trivial not important, were asked so that she could not understand that he was blind. What was the reverie? How was it broken? The narrator and a girl both were in the same compartment and they were blind. The narrator was deeply moved by the voice of the girl. Without noticing her face, he commented that she was beautiful. Her voice sounded like a mountain stream to the narrator. After the departure of the girl at Saharanpur station, he came back on his seat and the train began to move. The third passenger got up into his compartment. He tried to play the same game with the third passenger as he played with the girl. The blind narrator occupied his seat beside the window and looked outside through the window. He hid his blindness. It was a fascinating game for him, and now he was trying to guess the activities that were happening outside the window just by hearing the different noises. In the meanwhile ঠিক সেই সময়, the third passenger struck upon a conversation by apologizing for not being as attractive a traveling companion as the girl. His voice broke his reverie.